Okay. Hi guys. My name is Kai, and I am actually creating this channel just to base it around um, my healing journey, helping others along their healing journey, and really just taking this opportunity to grow with whoever resonates with my journey, or just in general. Even if you don't resonate with my journey, I just want to go through this growing process together. So that is the main point of this page. Now I will occasionally be doing readings and all types of stuff. Really, I'm still like trying to get it all together. But anyways, I'm just gonna get started. So today, um, this is the card that I pulled, and it is empathy. Okay, so empathy. Um, Now I want to do two interpretations of it, or not even interpretation. Okay. So empathy. Empathy is very important. It's very important to know how to empathize with people, which means like stepping into someone else's shoes, literally like stepping outside of yourself to to feel what another person may be feeling, or to empathize with what they're may be feeling, to put yourself in their shoes, to as if you were them, and you were in their situation. It's like you can almost feel how they feel, or what they may be feeling, because you empathize with them. Now, empathy is a very tricky thing though, because there's a such thing as too much empathy. There's a such thing as too much empathy, okay? Um, and that means that if you're empathetic to the point where you have no boundaries, that's not okay. That's not okay, because that means you are putting yourself too much in other people's shoes. You're taking on people problems rather than empathizing. It's empathizing to the extreme. It's like you're literally taking on their problems. Like you're trying to find solutions for their problems as if they're yours, and you're stressing, you're putting pressure on yourself, you're draining your energy. It's just it's having too much empathy. Now, um, the flip side of having too much empathy, of course, will be not having enough empathy. So if you find yourself, hard to empathize with people, hard to put yourself in other people's shoes, hard to, care about other people's situations. I don't want to say care, but yeah, it could be like a not caring, like, or just not concerned, not caring, but like not mentally not caring. It's kind of just like your heart space is closed. Like you just don't care from your heart. Like you literally don't feel nothing for this person, not even a little bit of sympathy, not even, you know, yeah, a little bit of sympathy. Now, uh, when you have too much empathy and when you have no boundaries, that's an extreme. Then when you have too much empathy, you know, a lack of boundaries, and taking on people problems, draining your energy, that's an extreme of too much empathy. Of empathy, that's an extreme. Um, and when you don't have enough empathy, that's another extreme. Like when you don't feel anything for anyone, or you don't care to look from other people's point of view sometimes, or it can be a problem, especially in your intimate relationships. Um, but yeah, that's another extreme of that. So this card, empathy, I actually have wrote down some things myself. But I want to start. I want to come on here and pull a card every day, and just have a task to go with the card. So, for example, empathy, right? Now, the task would be like today. So earlier when I pulled this card, I had wrote down some things based around empathy, and how it relates to me personally. So things that I need to remind myself of when it comes to empathy. So for example, wrote down. So this is mine. It says, I can see clearly where others are coming from without my opinion having to change. I can be firm in my truth and still see both sides of the situation. My heart space is open but not overactivated. I can have strong boundaries and still be empathetic. I don't have to compromise my truth to be considered empathetic. I can feel another's pain without taking it as my own. I don't have to cross my own boundaries to prove that I am empathetic. Other people's problems are not my own. So these are just like personal reminders for myself, and what I need to remind myself of when it comes to empathy. Because there has been times where I had too much empathy, and then there's been times where I haven't had enough empathy. Um, so I've actually experienced both ends of the coins. It's like my heart chakra, my heart was closed, and it was like closing. So I feel like it went like this. I was very empathetic, too empathetic, not empathetic enough, too empathetic. Now I found the balance. So yeah, it's just like you just have to find the balance when it comes to empathy, because you have to set clear boundaries. You have to set those boundaries. If you're super empathetic and you feel other people's problems and you take them on as your own, it can be problematic to you, because what about your problems? Then you can't even focus on yourself. You're so busy focusing on other people's problems, and you don't even have all your problems taken care of. And even if you did have all your problems taken care of, it's still like you still have this, still a certain extent that you should go trying to help others with their problems. Because again, people can only, well, this is the first time I'm saying this, but people can only be helped if they want to be helped. And if they want to be helped, they'll start with helping themselves, by helping themselves. So you got to find a balance with empathy. So it's just something to reflect on for today, empathy. And again, if you want to follow the prompt that I've had, you don't have to, of course, but it's good to write things down. Well, I personally like to write things down, but I feel like it's really beneficial for a lot of people. But yeah, so empathy, write down a few things that you need to remind yourself of. Here's a tip. If you aren't empathetic enough, then write down things like why it's important to be empathetic. Why is it important to have empathy? That should be like your focus. Now, if you're too empathetic, then you should write reminders down about setting clear boundaries, and why you shouldn't be too empathetic, and just stuff around that. So that's just an idea, but again, empathy is what we're reflecting on today. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is my first video on here, but I'm definitely gonna, as time go on, it's gonna be a lot more organized. I feel like I was kind of everywhere, but again, this is my very first video on this page. I do have another page, and it's based off my creativity. It's based around my creativity. I want this page to be based around my healing journey, and being a spiritual guidance and service for others, and just healing together, growing together along our journey. So if you are watching this, I just want to say thank you very much. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Please do something nice for yourself. Do something to show that you appreciate yourself. Whatever it is, just do something for yourself today. Alright, well, I hope you guys again enjoy this video, and I actually will be back tomorrow posting another video, pulling another card and talking about the topic. Alright, see you guys.